All right. Hey, y'all. It's all right. Hey, y'all. It's me, Empress. I'm back in the building. All right, y'all. So, I hope that you guys are getting ready for Christmas as we are 5 days away. We are on the final countdown, y'all. The final countdown. Okay. All right, y'all. Now, I got my new series coming out called Play With Your Mammy. Okay, and that's going to be the new series. We're going to tell it like it is, and we're going to do what we have to do, honey. All right, I want to thank you guys for your continued support of my channel, Empress News. And please sit down. Empress News, and I know y'all hear how tired I am, but the show must continue, honey. The show must continue. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right into the news. Again, thank you guys for your continued support. Check out my YouTube channel, Shantana Empress. Also, I have another YouTube channel, Empress Talks, and my group on Facebook, Beautiful Bad Women. And I have a couple of different pages over on Facebook as well. So find me, y'all. It's all under the same name. Should be easy to do, okay? All right, let's move along, darling. Okay, a 26-year-old young lady from Florida, okay, was working as an escort. Okay, yes, she was an escort, y'all. And she met up with a man by the name of Willie, who was a 20-year-old Marine. Okay, now, you know, they take this whole oath of honor and stuff like that, you know, serve and protect, honey, and all of this other stuff. But I guess he didn't take his vows seriously. She met up with the man Willie at a hotel, 20-year-old man. She was 26. She was working as an escort in Florida. Allegedly, he got her to the hotel room and he offed her, took her body, dumped it in Alabama, and that's where they caught him, okay? He's awaiting, I guess, arraignment in Alabama. But, I mean, if he, depending on where he did the crime at, you know, that's crossing state lines, honey. You're racking up those charges, okay? Mm-hmm. Racking up them charges, honey. Y'all like my lashes tonight? Put a little liner on it. It is in the TikTok shop, this liner. Y'all go over and get you some. So he is being held in a detention facility in Alabama. 20 years old. A Marine. Now, what would possess him to go and do that to that young lady? All right. Y'all have to be careful out here. I don't care if you man or woman. Be careful. But again, he was crossing those state lines. So depending on where he committed that crime and where he took that body, depending on how many states he crossed, he's going to be charged in each and every state. They can do that. All right, let's move along, y'all. An employee is at a company meeting, you know, just having a regular meeting, company meeting, and he stabbed the well, it's like he's supposed to be the copycat of Luigi Mangione, okay? I'm not going to even say the company, but he did stab the owner of the company at the meeting, okay? So vigilantes, people taking things into their own hands. There was another lady I told you guys about a week ago that was allegedly stating that she was going to do the same thing if they didn't pay her insurance bill, and they came, found who she was, and they arrested her. And she has $100,000 bail. They are not playing with you. Do not call these people because they do not accept your insurance claim and threaten their companies. They are recording and they will lock you under the jail. Don't play with them, honey, okay? That was a very serious thing that happened. That man losing his life, okay? It's not anything to play with. So before you do go over and say, hey, I'm going to do this to you and that, remember, those calls are recorded. Don't do it. Okay? All right, let's move along. Let's move along. We hope that CEO or the owner is okay, and we wish him a Merry Christmas, honey, because it could have went a whole lot worse. Okay? All right. Hey, Sissy. Hey, Gladys. Clarence. Thank you guys for joining tonight. I appreciate you all coming in and joining me. Merry Christmas. I hope you guys are in the Christmas spirit. I am. As you guys can see, I'm looking like a little elf. Okay. So this eyeliner is actually in my showcase. All I did was just kind of whip it with the lashes, and you guys can do that too now. Come on. All right, let's move on to a little bit of reality TV. My little favorite things that I like to talk about. Okay. Because what? Play with your mammy, bitch. Don't play with me. Here we go, y'all. Sweet Tea and Heavenly, okay? From the Atlanta Housewives, I believe it is. I'm sorry, Married to Medicine. Oh, Lord. That's because I don't even watch it like that anymore, y'all. Married to Medicine, honey. And let me tell you something, honey. It went down. It went down. Heavenly seems to always get into it with the ladies, okay? And you guys know the first thing she'll holler is, yo mama, yo mama. Honey, that would have been me on that show, honey. I would have been dragged your ass. You a doctor, bitch, you wouldn't have been when I was done with your ass. Okay, I wouldn't give a damn. Okay, bitch, you'll lose that damn license fucking with me talking about my goddamn mama. But if they want to let you get away with that on the show, then be my guest. All right, they need to bring Mariah back. Now, I think that she treats Sweet Tea a little unfairly. She does. She's bringing up a lot of her health issues about her endometriosis and not being able possibly to conceive a child with Dr. Gregory, who is Quad's ex-husband, as you guys know, okay? I feel like her loyalty to Quad never gave her the opportunity to really get to know Sweet Tea, okay? I feel like she's been very nasty to that young lady, very hard on her, you know. And like I said, honey, if it was me, bitch, if it was me, yeah, you would have lost that license, honey, because I would have broke. Let me shut up. But y'all get my drift, okay? That's why I said this series is play with your mammy. Don't play with me. Okay? Now, like I said, the way that she's treated this young lady, I feel like is out of loyalty to Quad, who was married to this man before. Okay, so I guess, you know, this lady's the new lady, and that's her friend, and she's just been totally nasty, totally unfair. Okay, now some of this reality TV stuff we know is scripted, it's fake, but if you've pretty much got a nasty attitude, a nasty demeanor, it's eventually going to come to the surface. And, you know, repeat problems with these ladies and stuff, you know, it takes all the fun out of the show because you're not really getting to know each other. You know, you're always saying something negative, something smart. It's just too much after a couple of seasons. And you've been on there for a while. Tighten up, girl. Tighten up. And Phaedra, you know I like you. I adore you. But, you know, have a little bit more backbone. You know, some of y'all need to stand for what's right on that show. And stop letting her bully people that come on the show and bully people, okay? Now, if I believe Mariah was still on there, I definitely believe that at this point by now, they would have swung the hands. Because, you know, her and Toya went at it. Oh, yeah, they definitely went at it, honey. No shame in their games. You can take the hood out. You can take a person out the hood. But you damn sure if it's in you, it's in you. And, honey, she let it be known, okay? So, like I said, tighten up, honey. Play with your mammy. Don't play with me. All right. Let's move on, y'all. Okay, that's all I really have to say about reality TV for tonight as far as Married to Medicine. But I don't know if you guys still get the views since Mariah's been off. I mean, I just don't feel it anymore since she's not on the show, okay? Bring her back. And then get some new writers, some new scripts, some new something, okay? Let's move on, because y'all know I don't have, what? All night, okay? Now we're going to dive right over to Love and Hip Hop Miami, which I saw a clip as well with, I don't even know the girl damn name. It's one of the sisters, okay? I don't know her name. Nice looking young lady. She's a mother. She owns a shop. I know the guy's name. I think the young lady that's married to, not Fable. That's Shay and Fable. What's that man? Marlon. How could I forget Marlon? Oh my God. No one will forget Marlon. Marlon's been with everyone, even her sister. Okay. Now let me tell you something, beautiful. Because when that man, honey, let me back it up, honey. When that man went went and laid with your sister, and like I said, I know a lot of it's scripted and it's fake, but I believe that that may have really happened. I hope to God it didn't. But if it did, I don't care how many kids you had by him. I would have never looked at him again. Okay, and I'm sorry. I love the idea of fixing your family, trying to make things right with the family, but family is off limits. Okay? That's a nasty person. I don't care if it's woman or man that knows that that's your family and would go lay with your family. That's an animal. I said what I said, okay? Okay, I said it's an animal to do something that nasty, that vindictive, that treacherous. That's some real backstabbing shit, okay? There would be no way that he would even be around me. Okay, and you put up with that. I guess you were trying to work things out, had moved him back into the house because I know y'all do have children. But honey, the one thing y'all women gonna understand and you're gonna realize is that a lot of us out here have children by men. And we've walked away because we've had no choice. You either gonna save your life or you're gonna worry about his life. Okay, you said he had a child on you outside of the marriage. He was messing with your sister. So imagine if that was an STD that you couldn't get rid of. And maybe he has learned his lesson. Maybe after everything that's gone on, Marlon has definitely figured out that, you know what, I do love my wife. I think her name is Flo, excuse me. Maybe maybe he does love her, but it's too late. The damage has already been done. And I felt that to my core when she said, I don't even want to love anybody else because of how nasty he treated her. But you're young, honey. Don't give up on love. Don't ever feel like, because that man treated you in a horrible manner that you should just give up on love and you shouldn't go after what you want. Fight. Okay? Go after what you want. Because one thing's for sure, certain, and two things for sure. He's going to move on and find him somebody else. So don't be sitting back talking about, oh, I wish I can't love nobody else. Shit me. The best way to get over one, let me hear you girls say it, is to get under another one, honey. Okay? Replace that ass. Now, my thing, the reason I've been celibate is it's a spiritual thing for me, and that's coming to a close, my spiritual journey and what I'm on and what I'm doing. I always give myself time to heal after. I've only been in about 4 to 5 relationships in my whole life. But when I do end them, between each one, I give myself at least a 3 to 4 year period of celibacy, of just getting to know myself, and just kind of doing me. And I think we all need that for our mental health, for our physical health. That comes first, okay? Now, old Big Mama finna get back at it now, okay? All right, but, I have to take my time out to evaluate, and be careful. I'm not going out here just picking any old body, any old thing. I believe that, the person will be God ordained, and that's who will be with me for the end of my days, okay? But, I make friends I talk to people all the time, all day long, make friends, talk to people, but even some of them aren't worthy to be, associates, I should say, friends, because you got to get to know people. But I can get a phone number and I can tell if that person, that's just me. I can pick right up on it. You know what I mean? So you can't just bring any old thing to me and think that, oh, she gonna, no. All right. Let's move on. Flo, I wish you the best. I know you and Amada had kind of gotten into it. You did pour the drink on her, which was kind of wrong. But and now Amada's kind of seeing your baby's dad. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I come live, I get sleepy, child. The devil is a liar. But Amada, don't be so caught up because you see how he dragged her and did her. Then, girl, run, okay? Some of y'all need to pay attention to the patterns of how these men have done women previously before you. Or men. I'll say women or men. Because some of them do go both ways. And some are women on women relationships and some are men on men. So I don't want to exclude anybody. But what I'm saying, here's your juice, honey. But what I'm saying is, go get the juice out the fridge. But what I'm saying is, don't exclude yourself out of finding love. Maybe he wasn't the man for you. All right, so we're going to move on from the reality TV. All right, now, in the news, a 74-year-old woman, okay, she was at the Colonial Heights rehabilitation facility and, / nursing home, okay? I guess maybe if you hurt yourself, you got to go get rehabilitated, but it's also a nursing home. Y'all, okay, when the paramedics picked her up from the nursing home, she was very, very sick, okay? They took her to the hospital. She did not survive, okay? And they said it was lack of, what is the word they use? Lack of care. So basically at the facility she was at, if she would have probably gotten care or gotten to the hospital before that, she may have made it. But this lady passed away, okay? She's 74 years old. I guess, the CPS department for adult care, elderly abuse, they all looked into it and they went back up to that hospital. Well, they went back up to the nursing home. It's not a hospital / rehabilitation place, and arrested 18 employees. As they're pulling in for work, they're all getting arrested. 18 of them. Because these were the people that were on the shift that was supposed to be taking care of this elderly lady that passed away. They weren't reporting injuries. She wasn't being, thank you, baby. She wasn't being taken care of. None of that. And they went back and even arrested the director. Go ahead, honey. They even arrested the director of the nursing home. Okay. Clock that, honey. They not playing, honey. They is not playing. If you don't want to be a nurse, yeah, and it went from nurses to the director. I mean, you already know. These are all felony charges. So that's about 18 people that have lost their license. Okay? They're not playing. So if you think you're going to work at one of these facilities and abuse these elderly people, you got another thing coming. Okay? Play with your mammy. We ain't having it. Okay? We're not having it, and we ain't doing it. If you don't have compassion in your heart, you just want to check, don't get into that. Because now they're looking into it. They had done forged paperwork, documents, all type of stuff, y'all. But the proof was in the pudding because the lady died. Okay? And the doctors and everybody decided that, if she would have had the proper care, she would have made it. But they didn't even get this lady to the hospital in time. Oh, Lord, am I sweating and stuff. All right, so let's move on. Let's move on. Hi, Ezra. Hey, Alfonso. Hey, Justine. Thank you guys for liking the live. Thank you guys for coming in. All right, now you guys heard about the shooter, okay? And that was at the Abundant Life Christian School. And the 15-year-old young lady that was the alleged pew-pewer. Thank you for liking the live, Rosebud. Thank you. Hi, Ronald. This young lady was 15 years old. Okay, and after she terminated 3 people, she took herself, okay? I've never been to that point in my life where I've thought of doing anything to anybody or doing anything to myself, for God's sakes. But there are people who get down in that deep, dark depression, okay? If you feeling like that, please reach out for help, okay? Maybe your mom and dad or your friends and family will not understand, but go to outside people. I don't care if you have to tell a stranger. Go and ask for help, okay? I think a lot of people, they're too prideful nowadays to kind of go and seek help. But if you need the help, go and seek the help. Do not sit there and get to the point where you're so depressed that you can't even get out of bed, that you can't even clean your home, that you can't even cook a meal, okay? Life happens. Remember that life happens. It's going to be all in the way how you react to each and every scenario. How are you going to react to each and everything that happens? Okay? Don't go thinking these thoughts in your mind about, oh, I don't want to be here. And don't do that. Okay? Because number one, you're manifesting what you want to happen to your life. Okay? And number two, you can fight it. You know, some people may need medication, stuff like that. Then you need to go and seek the help that you need. And if your friends and your family don't understand that, then that's not your friends and your family. Okay? That's better than having these random attacks at the workplace. People just going off on their rocker and just ruining their lives. Taking their lives for no reason. There's no reason. So I want to wish condolences to the families of all of them. She was nothing but a baby. She was 15 years old. And they were babies too, the 3 other children that passed away. Nothing but babies. Gone. You know, gone. A lot of kids are being bullied at school. You know, talk to your kids. Okay, y'all? Talk to your kids. And I always tell you that. Talk to your kids. I don't care if they're 2 years old. I don't care if they're 20 years old. 15, you don't know where things like this could be happening. Okay, so talk to your kids. All right? Make sure that they're safe when they go to school. You know, how was school? Ask about your kids' day. Yes, we go to work. We have a long, hard day. We're tired. Then we got to come home and cook. Then after you cook, you got to come home and you got to clean up the mess that you done made cooking. But you still have to make time to be a parent. And they didn't ask to be here. You still have to make time to say, hey, how was your day? You know, what's going on in school? You know, is everything, you know, you have to keep that line and that door of communication open. Don't make it where your kids are afraid to come and talk to you about certain things, because that's how things get hidden. That's how these feelings well up and, you know, then they explode, but they explode on other people. You know, she had parents. Why not stay home? Not to say that I wanted her to do anything like that to her parents, but she came to the school and took their life. You know what I mean? I don't know what the scenario was. I don't know if she was being bullied. I don't know if her parents were getting on her ass about stuff. I don't know. All I can tell you is that it ended in a tragedy. That's all I can tell you. All right. Well, y'all. Hey, Alice. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for joining, y'all. What you want, more? Go get a juice. So, you know, just try to be mindful of what our kids go through on a day-to-day basis, dealing with other people too. Just like they go to school and have to deal with people's crap, we have to go to work and deal with people's crap, right? Same thing. We just got to show more compassion. You want to say, why are you acting up in school? You know, it ain't always the kid's fault. And I'm not saying it's always the teacher's fault, but find out, you know, how was your day today? You know, what did you and the teacher talk about? Instead of just coming home mad and angry that you done been to work and everybody at work acting funny. Then you come home with the bad attitude, rubbing it off on the kids. Of course, they're going to go to school with an attitude because mom had an attitude last night. Why not? Thank you for liking the live, Aaron. I appreciate you. So, you know, let's just be, you know, cognizant and mindful of other people's feelings, okay? You know, and just remember to talk to your kids, like I said, because you never know what they're thinking, what they're planning. We don't know, you know. Let them know that they are loved, you know, but you're still going to be strict about things, but that they are loved and they are welcome and you're happy to have them, you know, and just try to make your home as peaceful as can be so that when they do go to school and interact with other kids, they won't be bullying them and taking out that aggression and, you know, treating them nasty and, you know, just be mindful. Try to have a good relationship And some of you pretty much, we know our kids. And like my kids, I know it would have to be somebody kind of really doing something to them. But I've always been blessed in that area. So I'm thankful for that. All right. Well, y'all, I just want to tell you guys, we got 5 more days. We are looking into the final countdown. I'm excited. 11 days before the end of the year. And I'm hoping everything goes well for you guys. You all get what you want. I didn't get everything I wanted this year, but I did accomplish a lot. Next year, I'm hoping to accomplish a lot more. Keep me in your prayers. What else? Christmas is coming. I know my daughter is very, very excited. My other kids are older, y'all. So I got to kind of be a kid again with my daughter because she just turned 5. So I got to kind of be a kid again with her. So little tea parties and stuff we be doing. So it's exciting. Thank you for liking the live. Hi, Octavia. Hi, Sophia. So, yeah, you guys have any questions for me? My email is in the bio. I will talk to you guys later. The full live, what I do is I download it and I put it on YouTube. So go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe, Shantana Empress. Also, I have Empress Talks. And you can find the whole live that I just did here. But here on TikTok, I kind of just show the clips, all right? I got in trouble, so my videos weren't getting as many views. But I'm back and I'm better, okay? And don't forget, play with your mammy. Don't play with me. My new series coming out soon, okay? You heard it here first, honey. They may try to duplicate, honey, but it ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. All right, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be safe, relax, enjoy. I know the kids are out of school for the holiday holiday vacation for 2 weeks. Enjoy, talk to your kids, use this holiday season to, sit by the fire, drink cocoa together, talk, hey, let's go run out and grab something, come back, talk about school, things like that, okay? So let's try to keep a lot of this stuff down. And we know we're hardworking parents. We still have to do what we have to do. But let's try to bridge that gap a little bit better in communication with talking with our kids. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Again, thank you guys for joining Empress News. And I thank you all for the support. Bye-bye.